Yeah, you have won a seed. Wallflower has won the first seed of 21.2. We got 5 more to give you. Let me just go ahead and put that in Discord so everyone knows the 21.2 Wallflower has won a seed. Wallflower, get your seed into me or Iggy as soon as you can, and we will organize that into the MC Olympics 21.4 playlist. Next one we got, guys, is a old school. Been following me on YouTube for 7-8 years. The guy's been around forever. Forces unknown. We still talk via email.
Micah 9. I love it.
Yeah, Brains of Maniacs by MC Homeless and Micah 9 versus 81malters, another old school subscriber that's been around since way back in the day. Mark B and Blade right here, right now. Let's get into Forces Unknown. Cheers.
Man, it's about time we get some publicity for this goddamn rap shit. You know? People rapping, man. Us out there doing art on the subway.
Yes, I did, Clarissa. God damn it.
Serotonin inhibitors. I'm filled with piss and vinegar. My raps are sinister. I go to England, kill the minister.
I see your pen active over there, Volcano. I should pick up where you left off. Melatonin exhibitors, time till my mission then occurs. Lapses into your soul is tinkling and feels disinterred.
I'm in a mystery. I'm going down in history. The spoils of my victory. My baby's done with witchery.
Viscerally void, misery, set it up my business free. Royalties in industry coming lately interesting.
Interesting. Alright.
Yeah.
See what I can do.
What you got?
Fucking butt naked, wearing nothing but my gold chain. Sleeping with these old dames while we watch his soul play.
Stuck in what make it tearing uppercut on no brains. Leaking from those non-drains, a style notching whole frame.
Back to the grill again, a bucket hat like Gilligan. Somebody let the villain in, the shining of Jack Nicholson.
And you'll begin pillaging villages to spilling them. Get hotly illin' when rhyming filling and all downhill. See, right there was where I was really gonna keep rhyming a bit. Intrinsically, been physically, inquisitively venturing into the centrifugal ether. Circle back with implicit mystical glee. To forensically find this sensibly. The arcane knowledge inside my mind. When it's free, the status is principally.
Hip hop, we do this for the elements. Break dance, graffiti, I'm rapping with intelligence.
Pick locks, enthusiasts holding relevance. Taking chances for needy, then adding on embellishment.
Chupacabra with my flow. Plant the seed and watch it grow. Bring the league up in the crow. Eat the cookie, make some dough.
Still,
I love a good Chupacabra bar.
Telecasted aftermath, the louder plastic bastards listen to the laughter. Ha 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 ha. Matter blaster with the data drastic, that is lambastic, the master crafters and cyber rapture. Vainglorious, land warriors, stand euphoric and brand laborious, family of forest, plans orient on man's exploring risks. Come on.
Mop deep in my headphones, Stephen King dead zone. Kids are from my cell phone, write it on my headstone. Hit me with your best shot, I'm like Sidney Prescott. Take the globe like Epcot, fuck the world like Tupac.
Ginormous, humorous, hubris, fine choruses, numerous behind luminous fumes that just consume cumulus clouds of tumultuous loud nuisances. Momentous circumstances, 4-minute purpose, chances, augmented verses, glances. The fraudulence detected during the exchange with purses, work enhancers.
We come in and rumble the tumbleweed in the distances. Life can change in an instant. You're begging me for forgiveness. I keep it lit up like Christmas. I'll leave the proof that I did it. Admitted division, religion of the cosmos. Ask me what the boss knows. Serving you like tacos at a food truck. Listening to Bossa Nova. You can call me Casanova. Roswell to LA. Project Blood to Youngstown. Don't you know
Clarissa.
that it's about to go
Clarissa,
down?
9.5.
Long speech about him would really be keeping you away from great
That's
treats.
vast.
What? With as many Broadway
That's a vast
appearances and
difference.
nightclubs and theaters throughout the country. I bet you've seen it before. If you haven't, you're in for a great treat right now. Freddie, open the curtains.
Uninhibited bars from the brains of maniacs. It was lyrical fitness and maniacal. It was manic. It was energetic. It was fast paced. It was cocky. It was back and forth, taking 4 bars here, 8 bars there, going back and forth, making a complete track. It was lyrical fitness at its finest. You know, I dig it. I like the back and forth. I started a hip hop group called Templeheads so we could do that. Our first track was 4 bars sharing. I mean, I love this whole program they're developing here. Why not do this? Because everybody wants to be a cocky MC and spit a 616 and sound like the man. But if you can highlight other people's skills through your own work, like, I'll write a bar sometimes and I'm like, oh, that's going to make AK sound even tighter. Or LP, that's going to really strengthen LP's bar in this part of the verse. I like the collaboration. I like the camaraderie. I like the brotherhood. I like the teamwork. Yeah, it's nice. I'm going to give it an 8.5. Listen to that all day. What are you saying, Chuck?
Yeah, this was dope.
It's going on the playlist.
Yeah, I really like this. 8.75 for me.
Nice. That's like a 15 for me.
I mean, you know, like the lyrical content wasn't really, you know, wasn't anything remarkable, but you know, the actual bars, delivery, the rapping, you know, the way it was all put together, I thought it was really dope. I really liked it. Right
on. The challenger we have is 81 Malters, Mark B and Blade. It's called Right Here, Right Now. Let's do it. Then we'll get voting. Remember to vote. So a bunch of you watching, your votes are important.
It's been a while since we initiated this. Go and tell everybody. Go tell your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your cat, your dog.
I just got to address this question in the chat right now. Paul Sample says, where is London, Canada? It is in Ontario. I went to college there. I went to chef school in London. And it was some of the best years of my life. London, Ontario. It is great.
I mean, in fairness, that's most people's best years of their life, regardless of where they spend it. So.
Yeah. I got hired as a bouncer at my favorite bar called The Office on York Street.
That's great.
I got hired illegally under a fake name. And then I turned 19. And they had a big birthday party for me. And they're like, wait a minute. You've been working for us for like 4 months. How are you not 19 yet? You have to be 19 to work here. And I got fired for about 6 minutes and then rehired at my birthday party to be a bouncer legally. So I was a legal bouncer and then got hired as a legal bouncer in the same fucking 5 minutes. It was classic. Okay, so that is London, Ontario. Let's get back into this right now.
It's been a while since we initiated this. Go and tell everybody. Go tell your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your cat, your dog, your friends, tell the whole world. And all of us without making a pact with the devil. I'm a recognized foe to the industry, a rebel. And Mark is a planet on his own in the corner of the galaxy where amateurs ain't allowed to approach. Systematical destruction of your ships have been authorized. Targets are neutralized. Eyes focused on the enemy to see how they act. You'll be the first to attack. If it's them, should we react? We think about it deep for hours on end. We plan, we don't sleep cause nobody's a friend. We defend to protect the young, the next generation. On the wings of the likes of us, flying without direction as they learn the ropes. But for now they're surviving on dreams and hopes. We direct them to the best of our knowledge in the direction of a route that's safe to take so they can break the monotony. For those who wanna be MCs and producers, it's never gonna be easy. There's a war going on right here, right now, and you know it, but you're lacking the power. Back in the tower, soldiers are waiting for orders with mics and batteries and tapes and tape recorders. We'll be breaking the doors if they ain't letting us in. Let the slaughter begin. We came to win. Take that to your leader, seal with a disc. Tell him we're better prepared. His name's on the list of those we had to capture and bring to trial for keeping us underground, suffocating our styles. It's been a while since we initiated this whole scenario. Activate mechanism, make them listen. Demoralize yes men with brain cells missing. Demolish opposition. Go on, tell them, why?
While this is going, I just gotta say, rest in peace, Mark B. Today, with the morning show and this show, I've listened to like 5 dead MCs today. Just saying, something's going on here with the energy of the crowd right now. We've listened to a lot of passed away MCs.
You ain't heard? There's a war going on right here, right now, and you know it, but you're lacking the power. Back in the tower, soldiers are waiting for orders, with mics and batteries and tapes and tape recorders. So you thought you had us beaten in the palm of your hand, wrapped around your little finger thinking you were the man. Big mistake, we're teaching the kids to stand on their feet to achieve. The future is bright, what a relief. I thought the hardships would never end. Then I thought of a plan, first to gather the innocent, then to educate them and give them a hand. Lead them out of this place, the land of the damned, like Moses. Cause life was never a bed of roses. It was hell to begin for entertainers and composers. This is where the buck stops, the act drops, and all hell breaks loose. I'll make them realize we can do this for self if the intention is right. We can battle the foe with lollipops and survive. You arrive in a chauffeur-driven limousine. We arrive on a bus to defeat you. It's over, your chauffeur acts like a baby with his baby bottle taken while he's drinking. We could have done this in 86, but the money was tight and it was all politics. It's been a long while since they left you, with nothing quite real to step to. I'm sorry that they kept you in a vacuum, drained your mind clean, but I'm back to reinstate a little bit of faith in the equation. So I'm sticking to the plan cause I have to. It's all about the blow out of proportion. The ocean seems like a puddle after the rain is gone. The world is my chicken breast. I'm like Everest, higher than the rest. One of the world's best expert executioners, climbing the ladder quick, trapped by politics to the point that I'm sick. It's been a while since we initiated this whole scenario. Activate mechanism, make them listen. Demoralize yes men with brain cells missing. Demolish opposition. Come on, tell them, come on, tell them. It's everywhere, it's all over the news. There's a war going on right here, right now, and you know it, but you're lacking the power. Back in the tower, soldiers are waiting for orders, with mics and batteries and tapes and tape recorders. Who? Nothing's ever changed ever since the day that we initiated this. You know what I'm saying? The war is on. We can finish it right here, right now. The end.
I mean, really artistic beat. It was funky. It was kind of goofy. It was kind of nerdy. Like this gets into a situation like off screen. Like if I was gonna be nerding out and wanted to listen to some real nerdy hip hop, I'd pick Mark B and Blade right here, right now. Like that's a nerdy, feel good, let's celebrate hip hop kind of track. But as far as like awarding a seed goes, like Maniacs by Homeless and Micah 9, it was much more of like a aggressive, in your face, exposing your talent, not just nerding out. I love the tracks. I love both of them. I'm gonna give them. I think I gave the Micah 9 track an 8.5. I'm gonna give this an 8.4 and give it to Forces. Although I really enjoy both tracks, which doesn't surprise me coming from two legends like Forces Unknown and 81malters. These guys have been filling me with hip hop for literally almost a decade. And this is right on par with what I expect from those guys. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Forces. What do you say?
I have problems with this.
Okay.
I loved it and I hated it. The beat can fuck off and die. Okay. So I don't mind the weird kind of like, you know, jovial kind of funky aspect of it. I actually think that's great. I think that's fun. But did they forget to use the rest of it?
Right. They got
you know, it was so short and such that loop, you know, it's like it's like when you were playing like the old school Nintendo that you had to blow in, you know, and to get the dust off, and if something screwed up on the game and it just kind of got stuck in this like, you know, second and a half loop,
right?
You know, and like that's what it sounded like the whole time. It's like they took the intro part of the beat that was then going to be used for like the rest of it, and they're like, oh, we're just going to use that. And like that grinded on me over and over and over, because I thought it was going to become something more, and it didn't, and that killed it for me, which sucks because I really like the rest of it lyrically, their delivery, content wise. There was like saying some shit, and the delivery was nice. The way they're rapping was nice. Like I loved the rest of the track, but man, that beat just killed it for me, and not just the oddity of it. It was that particular beat on that short of a loop was so fucking annoying that like I would, if that just came up, I probably would have skipped it. You know, like halfway through I'd be like, enough of this, you know, and skipped it. But I'm glad I listened to the whole thing because we're here, because I really like the rest of the track. But that beat killed it for me, and I wish the sample they were looping was twice as long, you know, and have more to it.
Bars,
and but like lyrically and delivery and content wise in the actual lyrics was great. And so but man, that beat annoyed the crap out of me. And so that's
like
gonna
7.4 from you.
that's about where it's at. So I'm gonna give this one to Forces for me, but I'm upset about this track because it could have been so much better for me. This is
that
for me.
is 88% for Forces. Forces has won a seed. Forces, if you're watching whether now live or in the future, please get a seed into me via email, and I will check my emails, and I will be ready for you. Next matchup we got, guys, is Alvin Fryer, old school sub, and Chuck on the screen right now. We got Roscoe versus Richie Cunning. Let's get into Roscoe right now. You're listening to Temple of Bar. Subscribe, please, right now.
I love Cali in the summertime.
Oh, boy. Yeah, out here in the West Coast.
Summertime.
Yeah, put it down. They call me Roscoe, by the way, just so you know. California, A-Y-A. But every day is Friday. They call me Young Roscoe, the Philly fanatic. Out in the West Coast, showing up my bad habits. I get the people what they want, keep the party cracking. Dig all my homies in the club, time to make it happen. And all the girlies wanna creep at least one time and see if it's true what all they homegirls be saying about my bloodline. And it ain't nothing like a sunny summer day in the city of LA, living busy, getting paid. That's how we do it in the West. We stick with it, spit it like fluid in the West. And I can make you love it if you don't.